honestly, like, you're not even gonna believe what I'm saying to you as I record this. The reason I am doing this is I'm testing out an app that I need for a school project. So thank you Identity 5 for existing and helping me with schoolwork. Schoolwork help comes from the most unfamiliar places, doesn't it? Oh well, I think that's the goal. So I'm actually just walking around my campus right now, watching this match. Probably look like a complete idiot to everybody that's passing me, but that's okay. It's not like college is a social place, right? Okay, so what do we got here in this match? We have me. I'm playing Joker. I'm facing, let's see, 2 gardeners and 2 doctors. This is a ranked match. 2 gardeners, 2 doctors. You know you're in for a fun game. Love Identity 5 when that's all you have to deal with, because those are, I mean, it's not that Doctor's bad, because Claudette's never bad, but like, when that's all you have to deal with, that's okay, man. Well, I'll take, at least I know what self-care does. When I see the perfumer, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, anyway, I got Joker's bad map, which I don't know how I did that, because like, I have all the time in the world to see what map it is and stop it and not play him. But like, this is basically the Lee's Memorial Institute of this game, and so like, but it doesn't fuck Joker as bad as it fucks Hillbilly, because as narrow as it is, it's also still big enough to where Joker's rocket can actually go off, because it's not so narrow that it's crippling. But like, there's a lot of twists and turns here, and it's definitely a pain in the ass when it comes to maps in this game. But like, once you figure out Joker's counterplay to it, it's okay. You see, the thing that limits Joker here is he can't just like shoot like a madman all over the stage. Not like he can do that at the beginning anyway, but if he finds like a propeller, he can just like shoot across the stage anyway, but like, he can't do that here. If in order to use Joker's rocket effectively here, you have to like do it very controlled. You have to like do it in your chases only, which eliminates the part of, so his tracking isn't as good. It's still effective in the chase, it's just not good at tracking. I think a bug just flew in my mouth. I hate the fucking outdoors. You know what the best outdoor activity is? Going inside. Okay, so let's see, I hit that doctor. I don't know how I did it. I assume I just, oh, this is that part where it gets really weird. I like hit her and she like disappears over there, and I'm like, what the actual fuck was that? I assume it's just poor connection on his part, because my ping was pretty good this match. That's okay. That it's not like that ever bothered anybody before, right? People love playing bad internet. So I downed the doctor. GG easy. Walk right over to the nearest rocking chair. I still, like, as bad as Gardner is, I still bring the perk that counters her, just because it's so annoying. She's so annoying. Tried to get the terror shock, but I missed it. I also just didn't expect her to like do it, but it's okay. It was a very bad play, but they had borrow time, so you gotta do what you gotta do. Although I don't know how borrow time works in this game, because she like, I didn't hit her there. She just kind of fell over, so I guess it's like not as good, but that's okay. It just helps me out. Borrow time has no right to be as good in this game, because damn, you gotta work really hard to down some of these survivors, man. They're so fucking powerful. Okay, so we have downed, and the gardener like tried to like sneak up on me, but I just pretended that I didn't know she was there, and then whacked her when she rounded the corner. So I'm just kind of seizing my advantage right now, because I have a huge advantage state. Well, it's not really. They have three. They just got another one done. I have an advantage right now. Kind of, sort of. That was the gardener that did not have borrowed time, so very bad save. Doctor is now dead. And so now I have a serious advantage today, because I've off somebody with 3 ciphers left. Now this play makes me so mad. I go over here, that stupid rocking chair was disarmed. But I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I'm like, okay, I'll just drop you right here. And I just fix it, and then here's what makes me mad. The play was possible. I walk over, I just missed the tap. I mean, I don't know if that was even within human reaction time, but the fact that that play was possible and I just fucked it up irritates me. But I guess I lose her. But I still have it. I have a pretty decent board established. I off somebody. There's 3 snipers left. Why I checked this locker, I don't know. Lockers are useless in this game, honestly. Because kiting's just so good. You don't need to hide in this game. You don't need to hide. There's too many pallets. There's too many pallets and escape mechanisms, especially if you're playing like Perfumer or Priestess. Fuck, even Coordinator. You don't really need to fucking escape or hide from the killer. Just kite him. Hi. I don't know what route she was taking, and she didn't know what route I was taking, so it just kind of worked out for me. It's another bad play. Here are at low ranks, because I have so many bad plays this game, it's like not even funny. I get a basement hook. Like I'm still playing Dead by Daylight. Because I am. I'm just playing it on the phone. I get the deepest basement that I can possibly get. And I don't know why I don't just like sit at the stairs. But like, I do everything I need to do. I equip my shit, and I move on. And then I'm just thinking, they're gonna take a while to get there. But like, I leave the room and the guy gets saved. But they're like, there's no sound cue that they've been saved. So you have to just like know that they got saved. And I don't know if I was expecting a sound cue or not, but like, it takes me a while to realize that the gardener is actually not in the basement anymore. I've realized it now, but like, I thought the save just happened, which is why I went in the basement again. But like, I said it's just me being daft. Like, so that was an extremely bad play, and I lost a lot of time from that. And that's like the kind of play that can cost you the match if you're not careful. Fucking helicopter. It's a helicopter. I hate doing this outside. I can barely see the screen, and I have a filter on so it's brighter. And so we run in looking for survivors, mate. We gotta find survivors. They're trying to survive, but I can't let them do that. They must die. Survivors must die, because that's what they do. They die. Survivors must die. What was it, 3-2? 3 left, 2 ciphers. Really spread out. They did a very good job positioning their ciphers. Like, I mean, I know the maps are big, but like, even still, last game I played as Joker, that wasn't this one. They fucked themselves on the cipher order. And like that 3 gen strategy in Dead by Daylight is like even better in this game, because the maps are so big that like, if you fuck yourself that bad, the killer just can't lose. But like, that's all part of Survivor mistakes. So I found somebody finally. Took long enough. Says these maps are huge, and like, I'm running Whispers. I don't know what it's called in this game. I found out you can have more than 1 perk active. The Blood Web in this game is done differently. Like, you just kind of like, you get a set number of points, and you can spend them on certain places, and you can like change the points as you go on. So you can run completely different setups every match. It's really weird. I haven't really fucked with it a whole bunch yet, just because, like, compared to like, I'm a competitive Dead by Daylight player. I'm more casual with this game because I only play it like when Dead by Daylight is not an option. Well, I guess, well, that's not entirely true. Very, very rarely do I sit down and play Identity 5 at my house when I could play Dead by Daylight, if you will. If I'm playing Identity 5, Dead by Daylight is probably not an option for one reason or another. But this map is really kind of screwing me up here, but it's okay. We get the down on the doctor, and that will got a nice. I was worried every time I get it down in this game. I'm worried that the rocking chairs just aren't going to be there, because the maps are so big, so they're really spaced out, and just gardeners exist. Gardner's like a mosquito, man. At low tier, she's all over the place because people think she's good. I even thought she was busted at one point because I played a match where like everything was sabotaged, and I guess that was me hitting the Dead by Daylight meta of 2016 when when sabotage was the meta. But I'm just like, okay, that's why I started running the perk that's like an anti-Gardner perk, or you can just play the fucking spider. Soul Weaver. Soul Weaver is the biggest anti-Gardner thing in the game. And she's busted, so she usually gets bans at competitive play. One thing I like about this game though, like there's tournaments for this game. Like you can go find an Identity 5 tournament online. I feel like I also like the ranking in this. The ranking in this is a lot better than Dead by Daylight is. Also, like the last time I talked about this game was in the comparison, and I said that Terror Shock was a bad mechanic. Okay, I still don't like the Terror Shock mechanic, but like in Identity 5, it's actually a necessary evil. Oh, fucking look at this Gardner, man. Fuck Gardner. I was worried I wasn't gonna get this. So I'm like, okay, swatting at survivors while you're carrying somebody is just so not viable. It's not even funny. But like, I managed to get that, and I was worried I wasn't gonna get it. That was a stressful situation right there. I tried to commit to a swing. Hopefully he dropped the pallet. I also learned that the hitboxes in this game are still not very good when it comes to pallets, which is fine because, again, pallets there's just so numerous that the hitboxes in this game deserve to be bad on pallets because they're just so numerous. And like, if they weren't as big, there'd be like no counterplay to pallets, which they're still really not. And those loops are still fucking stupid, man. I had like a 3-cipher kite as Doctor today against a Ripper, who is like a combination between Wraith and Huntress. He's really weird. He's really good too, though. All the tier lists have him in S tier. So I have them all like over here. I have another misplay. I don't know if it's already happened. I can barely see the screen. I'm talking about a lot of different topics at once now. I get the last down on the Gardner. I think that's the last down. No, it's not. There's the two Gardners are left. I beat the 2 Doctors early. This is another one I was worried I wasn't gonna make. Stupid, man. It's okay. We took care of her. Those Joker rockets, one does a debuff, the other helps him move faster, and the other makes it infinite. So, to pick your poison with those. The debuff one is not really worth attaching unless you've seized the advantage state, because it's not really worth equipping in the neutral when you're trying to down somebody. The other 2 kind of are, but like, losing positioning is not really recommended. This is why I thought I was going to lose the game, because they got that Cypher done because I didn't kick it. That was the misplay. But I found somebody. I'm like, okay, all I have to do is win the game. And this should be death on this Gardner, which is when I win the game. The thing I like about this game is when you kill more survivors than escape, you win. Like, it says you won. Good job. Something Dead by Daylight doesn't do. You didn't win because you deep hit, because you didn't play the game the way we wanted you to. Yeah, fuck off. There's a reason people are starting to like this game better in some situations. Down that last guy, and he surrenders, man. Flawless victory. Although I didn't get the best deduction. Sad. Well, GG's, mate. Let's see how this turns out.